We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Christopher Sanchez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now in the box, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Into the box, Suzuki. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 beater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Suzuki, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and he is tagged out here. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder.
And the pitch.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Looking at his career totals, Schwarber is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Alec Bohm waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec
From the stretch.
Bohm.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 home. Candelario is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
The pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jan Gomes.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that means the catcher Jan Gomes bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edmundo Sosa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll move. Striding in, Nico Horner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping into the box, number 19. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And that misses for ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And he misses here, ball four. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's quickly 0-2. Happ, a Pennsylvania native, actually, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Suzuki will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Cubs squander what. Digging in now, Johan Rojas. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Suzuki is right there, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. In there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Christopher Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Pops this one up. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a half in there for a called strike 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, Miguel Amaya. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Christopher Morrow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. One and 1, here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
2-2 count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castellanos is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, number 19.
Into the box now, number 19. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Ready for another chance? Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Stepping up now, Johan Rojas. He flew out in his last at bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hopped up. Gomes in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. From the stretch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Amaya recovers. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Digging in and looking for more, Suzuki. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 27.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So striding in, Patrick Wisdom. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. No outs, nobody on. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in once again, Christopher Morrow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 Chicago. Trey Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Kyle Schwarber. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 36. Now playing second base and batting ninth, number 20. Miles.
First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
This is pulled into right. Wisdom's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now batting, Alec Bohm. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line hard. Foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Pete Armstrong is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Armstrong.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nico Horner. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. This pitch is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rojas is going to have room out there as he puts this. Pete Armstrong will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Suzuki is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 74. Take the ball from the manager.
Number 74.
Set and the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Suzuki already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Patrick Wisdom is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay throw, and they get the force for the second out. A tag, and he is out at second base. And ready now, Johan Rojas. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Little is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he takes ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Still 1-2. And the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The next 1-2 pitch.
1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Amaya has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Keenan Thompson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
4 runs here in this half inning. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Michael Rooker answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So digging in now, Bryson Stott is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Armstrong has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Stepping in, Edmundo Sosa, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Christian remains in the game, batting eighth and manning left field. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Miguel Amaya is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, one away. On to first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-2. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Dansby Swanson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swanson, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate.